Washington, D.C., we're expecting to see another Senate vote as soon as today on a short-term funding option to try to get things reopened. But right now, both Democrats and Republicans are still at odds over that one key issue, whether to extend the enhanced health insurance subsidies under the Affordable Care Act. It's a decision that will affect millions of families. Mimi's breaking down what these subsidies are and what exactly happens if they expire.
Well, Jake, here's a quick refresher on how we got here. When the ACA or Obamacare first rolled out in 2014, it included premium tax credits to help people pay for insurance. But there was a catch. Those tax credits were limited to people making less than 4 times the federal poverty level. So if you made a little too much, you got no help at all. Then came the pandemic. In 2021, the American Rescue Plan Act made a big change. It temporarily boosted those subsidies and removed that income cap. That meant people making over 400% of the federal poverty level, about $62,000 a year for an individual, could qualify for help. Congress extended those subsidies again in 2022 through the Inflation Reduction Act. Now we're coming up on that deadline. Unless Congress agrees on another extension, the enhanced tax credits expire at the end of this year. They will only be available to people with lower income households starting in 2026, which means many middle income families could see their premiums skyrocket. I checked the Washington Health Exchange and compared plans, and this is what I found. For example, a married couple in King County in their 50s making $120,000 a year could see their premium increase from $425 to nearly $1,400 a month. About 80,000 people here in Washington could drop their health insurance because they can't afford it. Drew Andre is here now with the story of someone who won't be able to afford this health insurance anymore.
And Mimi, there are a lot of families out there that are dreading this upcoming deadline here. One woman that I met lost her job over the summer. That's when she signed up for Obamacare. Now, she just found out that her premium is going up more than $500 a month.
I'm actually really anxious about what it looks like to not have my mental health medication because I can't afford the $600 a month. That's half my rent.
Jessica Elston, a single mother of 2 from Richland, Washington, is one of about 216,000 people in the state who rely on the Affordable Care Act subsidies to afford their insurance.
When I went to renew for this year, not only had my premium went up by like $200, I then no longer got the subsidies. So I went from $93 a month to $624 for the same plan.
The average Washingtonian that qualifies for the tax credit saves about $1,300 a year. For seniors, it's closer to $2,000. So for many, there could be serious lifestyle changes. Jessica is already trying to taper down her medication to prepare for losing it altogether.
What do you think lawmakers should understand about what people like you are going through right now?
I went from being like pretty well employed in the tech industry, but in a tech job in January, to now being, I don't know, like on the verge of homelessness. Not really, but you know, once unemployment runs out, we don't have another safety net here. And so we're just waiting, I guess, for it all to bottom out. I don't know.
And there are so many stories just like this. Now, a group that will be hit particularly hard are people 55 plus that are seeing higher premiums but aren't quite eligible for Medicare yet. So right now, there are just so many people that are waiting to see what happens by December 31st.
Yeah, people who've retired early, but they don't qualify for Medicare yet, and then because they're older, the health insurance costs more for them. So they're going to be the ones who are hit the hardest.
Yeah, prices just going up everywhere. This is the last thing people need.
Yeah, and of course the flip side we should mention is that a lot of people are saying, well, the health insurance shouldn't cost as much in the first place. If you roll back those tax subsidies back before 2021, people were paying a lot, and let's talk about that and deal with that first. That should be more of the issue.
It's a big part of the problem.
Say. Yeah.
All right, thanks you two.